Let me turn this down so YouTube doesn't yell at me. I got a buddy of mine's truck in here. This is video worthy. I had to do this. Let me get back over to this thing. We've got good old Silverado. I don't work on a lot of Chevys out here. Ever since I moved to Tennessee, I don't get a lot of GMCs, a lot of none of that. We get them, but every now and then. One could argue they don't break down, so I don't have to work on them. But they also might be that nobody buys them because they don't like them. There seems to be a lot of Ford people in Eastern Tennessee. Anyways, I digress. So, a buddy of mine buys this Silverado, Cheyenne, whatever. And he's like, hey, I want this thing to be a reliable farm truck. Do some stuff to it. Here's a bunch of money. Go buy parts and fix it. Kind of free reign. Whatever. He trusts me. So I go and buy parts, and I'm here working on it. I'm at the shop on a weekend. Okay. Oh, that was the shop pigeon. I don't know if you saw that. So anyways, I'm working on it. I've got a filler neck nozzle mounting thing and some tune-up parts and all kinds of stuff to do. So I'm trying to get this filler neck on here. This part. And it's not quite. So I'm underneath it. Let's go underneath right. And I'm looking around. Sorry, where's it at? There it is. Just grounded. I'm like, hey, why is that ground right there look like something you'd find in your home? And a piece of thick gauge wire you might find in your home. Whatever, a ground's a ground, right? Not a big deal. I'm gonna leave it, okay? Well, I'm looking around in the frame. Hold on, let me zoom back out. And I noticed, where'd it go? This bolt was loose, okay? This bolt right here is finger tight, all right? Which is weird because we're in not a super rusty area, but rusty enough that like I shouldn't be able to turn it by hand, right? So I'm looking at the other side. You notice anything a little not okay with this whole situation? A little bit of a mess up. Oh, there he is. There's my shop foreman while I'm on weekends. Anyways. Who does this? How do you pull a tank and reinstall it and not catch that? My guy's complaining of a taillight issue, and guess where that wiring harness goes? All the way to the back end. If you're gonna do work at home, in your yard, whatever, make sure you're doing it right. Pay attention and put stuff back where it belongs. I don't know how you miss that. How do you not catch that? It didn't even bolt down all the way. How do you put the bracket on there and then go, yeah, that's nice and flat. That's not going to pinch at all. How do you, that thing is this big around. How do you, I'm speechless. I've seen pinched wires. I've done it myself. I have put a transmission back up in the air in the vehicle, and on maybe only once or twice occasions, you might pinch a wiring harness on the top of the bell housing because you can't see it, and you know, stuff happens. But not like this. This is wide open, right there. There's nothing else around. It's black wiring harness loom up against a rusty dirt frame. Someone had to have seen that. I'm speechless. I'm flabbergasted, because I bet you dollars to donuts, that if I unbolt that, move the harness out of the way, I'll probably find pinched wires, or at least get rid of the tail light issue that he's been having. That's all. Rant over.